Everyone who has ever bought Royal Purple knows it by the color. Open the bottle, pour it in, and for the next few hundred miles, the dipstick comes out purple. Then it does not. The oil turns brown like every other oil on the shelf. Most drivers treat that color change as a signal that the oil is breaking down. The used oil analysis tells a completely different story about what is actually happening in there. And neither the color that goes in nor the color that comes out tells you any of it. That brown color is not degradation. It is normal chemistry. Royal Purple's dye does not stay suspended in the oil the way most people assume. It dilutes into the existing oil film and combustion byproducts already present in the crankcase, and by 2,000 miles, it has disappeared entirely. What the dipstick shows past that point is not oil that has given up. It is oil that has finished mixing. If you're someone who cares about protecting your vehicle with real facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button right now. It's actually shocking that over 95% of viewers don't subscribe, despite saving hundreds or even thousands from the information in these videos. Subscribing costs you nothing, but helps me keep bringing you content that dealers don't want you to see. The only way to know what condition the oil is actually in past that point is a used oil analysis. The color means nothing. Pull that used oil analysis at 7,500 miles, and what you find is a comparison built around two very different ideas about how to protect an engine. Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic runs on a gas-to-liquid base stock. The same core approach as Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, derived from natural gas through the Shell Pearl plant in Qatar, but at a different formulation tier. Gas-to-liquid base oil produces an extremely low NOAC volatility footprint, meaning very little of it evaporates in the combustion zone. The base stock is chemically pure in a way that Group 3 hydrocracked mineral oil cannot replicate, and that purity translates to oxidation stability. Royal Purple High Performance takes a different path. The formulation philosophy centers on Synerlec, Royal Purple's proprietary additive technology. Where the gas-to-liquid base stock is a base oil story, Synerlec is an additive story. It operates in the boundary lubrication zone, at extreme pressure contact points, where the oil film compresses to within nanometers of the metal surface. The Synerlec chemistry is built to form a protective film at exactly those conditions, and the zinc and phosphorus numbers reflect that priority. The viscosity retention numbers are close. After 7,500 miles, Pennzoil Platinum comes out at 9.3 to 9.7 centistokes at 100 degrees Celsius. Royal Purple comes out at 9.5 to 10.0 centistokes under the same conditions. Both went in as 5W30. Pennzoil finishes at the lower edge of 30-weight territory, consistent with what the gas-to-liquid base stock does at this tier. Royal Purple holds slightly thicker, sitting closer to the center of the 30-weight bracket. For street driving, both are within specification, and both are protecting adequately. The total base number reflects the tier difference between these formulations and their counterparts. Pennzoil Platinum starts fresh at approximately 7.5 to 7.9 milligrams of potassium hydroxide per gram. Royal Purple starts at 7.8 to 8.2 milligrams of potassium hydroxide per gram. After a 7,500-mile run, Pennzoil finishes with 1.8 to 2.5 remaining. Royal Purple comes out at 2.0 to 2.8. Both oils are approaching the lower functional range of acid neutralizing capacity by the end of the interval. Neither is a long-drain formulation. Both are calibrated around a standard 5,000 to 7,500-mile service window, and both should be treated accordingly. The zinc and phosphorus readings are where Royal Purple makes its clearest statement. Zinc dialkyldiethiophosph remaining in Pennzoil Platinum after use, 700 to 800 parts per million. Royal Purple comes out at 800 to 950 parts per million. Phosphorus follows the same direction, 600 to 700 parts per million in Pennzoil, 700 to 850 parts per million in Royal Purple. Royal Purple is running a heavier anti-wear load and finishing the interval with more of it intact. That higher zinc and phosphorus floor reflects the Synerlec philosophy. Prioritize protection at extreme pressure contact zones. And carry enough anti-wear chemistry to cover the full range of operating conditions, from idle to wide-open throttle. The zinc and phosphorus story has another chapter that the used oil analysis does not capture on its own. Royal Purple built its name on a formulation that carried zinc levels well above what any modern API licensed oil is permitted today. Early analysis data showed zinc readings above 1,400 parts per million. Engine builders ran royal purple for that different category of chemistry. The licensing standards limit phosphorus concentration to protect catalytic converters and oxygen sensors from contamination. 800 to 950 parts per million zinc is a strong reading by modern standards. Against the legacy formulation, it is a different product. For a modern engine with a catalytic converter, the current formulation is the correct choice. If you're someone who cares about protecting your vehicle with real facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button right now. For a flat tappet muscle car restoration, that version of royal purple no longer exists in the standard retail bottle. The boron and magnesium numbers run the other direction. Pennzoil Platinum retains 70 to 110 parts per million of boron after use. Magnesium follows the same pattern. 650 to 800 parts per million in Pennzoil, against 500 to 700 parts per million in royal purple. Pennzoil's higher boron reserve sustains dispersancy, keeping combustion byproducts in suspension so they reach the filter rather than settling on bearing surfaces. The larger magnesium loading supports low-speed pre-ignition protection in modern turbocharged direct-injection engines. Royal purple carries less of both, which reflects a formulation built around high load, high revolutions per minute engine applications, rather than the stop-and-go low-speed pre-ignition risk profile that dominates modern passenger car. Turbocharged driving, molybdenum is essentially a tie. Pennzoil retains 60 to 80 parts per million after a full drain interval. Royal purple comes out at 60 to 85 parts per million. Both are running a standard friction modifier loading, and neither has made molybdenum the centerpiece of the formulation. The wear metals confirm what the rest of the report suggests. Iron from cylinder walls and camshafts comes out at 8 to 14 parts per million in Pennzoil, and 9 to 15 parts per million in royal purple. Copper from the bearings reads 2 to 5 parts per million in Pennzoil, and 2 to 6 parts per million in royal purple. Aluminum from piston crowns, 2 to 4 parts per million in Pennzoil, 2 to 5 parts per million in royal purple. Royal purple's wear metals trend fractionally higher across every category. Both oils are inside acceptable ranges for a healthy engine at a standard drain interval. But the pattern is consistent. The heavier anti-wear additive loading in the royal purple formulation does not produce lower wear numbers in a street driving scenario. What Synerlec is designed to handle is the high load, high revolutions per minute boundary lubrication event, not the low-speed partial load conditions that dominate most commuter driving profiles. The used oil analysis lays out two formulations with different priorities. Pennzoil Platinum is calibrated for modern turbocharged direct injection engines, urban duty cycles, and a balanced additive package that emphasizes boron dispersancy, magnesium protection, and the low volatility gas-to-liquid base stock. Royal Purple High Performance is built around extreme pressure protection, a heavier zinc and phosphorus anti-wear platform, and the Synerlec boundary lubrication chemistry the brand has built its reputation around. The wear metal numbers at a street driving interval slightly favor Pennzoil, but that gap exists because street driving rarely pushes an engine into the conditions where the royal purple formulation is doing its best work. Both oils do their job at the interval they are designed for. The difference is in what kind of job each one was built to do.